Hey everybody, it's me Dana, aka Triple C. Welcome into my channel. Happy VEDA everybody. It is VEDA day number 22. Oh goodness guys, the days are going by super fast and I'm super excited to be here to give you this new video guys. This video is a great video because it's a tag video. It's one of those videos that you can get to learn a little bit about everybody who's taking part in it, and these questions come from a young lady who is one of my amazing family members, great friends, and she inspires me to try different things. Her name is Racine. Hey Racine. Racine with a whole lot of tips, guys. This is my nickname for her. She's doing some great things. I have her information down below in my description box, but she sent me these questions and I could not resist. So I told her I would do this video because I wanted this to be something great, something fun, and a lot of these questions I have never been asked, so why not do them here on this video? So again, if you're watching this right now, I tag you to go ahead and give me your answers as well. So it'll be fun to hear these answers from everybody who's taking part in this. Guys, I have more videos coming. My P&K puzzle play is getting in. I'm going to be doing it from a different location, so you'll see that soon because I'm going to make it to where it is more convenient and a lot more ergonomic friendly. All right, so shout out to everybody who's doing these amazing VEDA videos, who's hanging in there. We're almost done, but it's been fun doing this every day, staying hardworking and keeping that discipline and that motivation and that dedication to keep it going. So without further ado, if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, hit it now. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit it now. And also, if you haven't joined my membership yet, join now. But of course, you don't have to, but if you want, I don't mind. All right, let's get into these questions, guys. There are a nice amount, but hey, who's driving? Guys, the first question is, besides yarn, is there anything you collect? Wow. Now this question is amazing because, guys, if you know me, I have been called a hoarder multiple times by family, by friends, by even strangers, but I will not allow them to call me that. I will say I'm a collector. So besides yarn, things that I collect, I started collecting coins. I don't know how many years ago. I had this big idea that I wanted to be a coin collector and I wanted to start collecting these quarters, you know, the different state quarters, and I wanted to collect them. I was thrifting one day and I went to Goodwill and they had one of those maps with the quarter holes in it for you to put, you know, your different states in. And it was kind of outdated, but I wanted it anyway. I really didn't care because I wanted, you know, to play along and collect. So my family started like showing love to me every time they got quarters, whether it be my husband or my children. They started like just giving me quarters. Like every time they saw a quarter, they said, do you have this state? Do you have that state? And I mean, they were like joining in. I don't think I still have all the states. I kind of like put it aside. So thank you, Racing, for bringing that back up. I need to finish up that map because I think I only have so many left, but it is a great collection. So I will say I collect coins or quarters so far. But yeah, I wouldn't mind collecting other coins or even like different dollar amounts or different from different countries. That would be nice too. But so far, quarters is what I collect other than yarn. Number 2, what is your most prized possession? Oh my goodness, now that's a good question. I don't know what my most prized possession is. I've never been asked this question. Oh my goodness, something like if I was running out of the door, what would I want to not leave home? You know, like if it was the house was on fire, what am I grabbing? I don't know. I know the children, right? The family, we're grabbing each other and getting out of here. But my most prized possession? I don't know. I don't know if I have this most, guys, that's a hard one. That's a hard one because I don't know what it would be. You know, a lot of things that I have, I love and I adore, but a lot of things I try my best to obtain through skill, through, you know what I'm saying, memory, things that can't be taken. You know, as I gotten older, I've tried to accumulate things that I can keep with me if I have to go. You know, like if I have to go, like I still got the skill, you know? So I don't know what is my prize. That's gonna be a hard one. I can't think right now. I know it's a family. I know it's my family, most definitely. But so far as just a physical item, I can't really think. Honestly, I don't know if it's just because it's kind of the timing or whatever it is. I might have to get back to that question. If I figure that one out, I will come back at the end or another video and let me think of it, okay? But thank you. That was a stumper. That was a stumper, guys. And I'm a yapper, so that's hard for me to be stumped. Number 3, guys, you can answer these questions too in the comments or however you want to answer them. I would love to hear from you. Number 3 is name a book or movie that is important to you. Ooh, okay. Name a movie or a book that's important to me. There's lots. There's lots. But lately, I watched Dr. Maya Angelou, her movie called I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, and I not necessarily the movie. I'm not gonna say that. I actually watched a biography of her, and it was really really awesome. And it was a movie kind of sharing about that book, sharing about her life and learning a lot about her. And it was from her voice. It was from her words. It wasn't just others that was speaking on her. It was actually her, and it was really really very informative, and it was very inspiring. I've always wanted to meet Maya Angelou for years. Dr. Maya Angelou, I've always wanted to meet her, and I always wanted to, I loved writing poetry for years. I would write that, and I fell in love with her as well as Langston Hughes and things of that sort. So I always wanted to meet her. But then when I watched this particular movie, I learned a lot more about her, and now I want to get the book. Now I want to get I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. But I think that movie, I mean, amongst others, but this is just the one that's right on top of my head, it is important to me because I was able to see, how someone could have go through so many different things, and even in such times. Like now we have tons of opportunities, but back then there was not as many opportunities. You had to make everything. You had to, basically advertise yourself, work hard, be seen, and then in those times, you weren't really able to be seen, and so it was hard. I like the fact that she dared to be different. She dared to tap into the interracial marriages. I mean, she went far with her work, and I loved how she turned any type of trouble that she went to into triumph through the grace of God, of course. But I just love that. So I would say the biography movie of the late Dr. Maya Angelou, that's a book that's important to me because there's days where I, feel like, wow, this is hard. But I think of, people like her who, I could never compare my life to, and how they got through and how they became successful, so I definitely will say that book, or that movie. So next is going to be, how many languages can you say? How many languages can you say thank you? Okay, let's see. English, thank you. French, I think it's merci, I think. Oh my goodness. And Spanish is going to be gracias, muchas gracias. And I think that's it. I think that's it, guys. That's all I can say. But hey, I'll say three languages. So let's see. I want to learn more languages. I do, and I want to really brush up on my Spanish because it's been a while. But yeah, 3. I gotta learn more. Now you got me wanting to say more. And I gotta learn some Chinese. I gotta learn like Japanese. Like I feel like I should know that. I feel like that should be an easy one, right? And let's see here. 5. What is the most interesting place that you have visited? I don't know. Okay. Well, okay. I'll say this. Niagara Falls. I think that's the most interesting place I've ever visited. My first time ever last year. It was really, really nice. It was cold. It was a lot of water, but it was just nice. The scenery. I enjoyed the scenery. I thought it was really nice to just be there. And it was so many people. It was a good time. I was with my family as well. And it was a good time, but it was interesting because I was able to, see something different. And also I could look over across the way and see a whole different country. I saw Canada. I could see Canada across the way. So definitely one of my most interesting places I visited. So number 6, are you a morning bird or a night owl? Guys, I don't know. Now I started off being this big night owl. I could hang out till 5, 6 in the morning. Guys, that was it. It was life for me, right? And then I would wake up at 7 p.m. the next day. And then I had to start waking up early in the morning for my craft hours and things of that sort. And so now it's like I'm in between. I like to stay up a little late, but I do like to get up early as well. So because I like to get a lot of stuff done. I like waking up early if I can, and I can just get, knock out different things, my craft hour, my workouts, writing some patterns up, getting some things done for, I love that. I kind of like that early time. So I'm going to say both, but if I had to choose, I would say a morning owl. If I had to, I would pick that because that's complete opposite of my old ways, but it's definitely opposite because I like to get things done. I feel like I'm able to kind of just get up and grind a little bit. So yeah, I would say, I guess, a morning owl, a morning bird. Next is number 7. Tell us about your animal family. Okay, well, animal family, I do have 2 animals in the family, and they are both guinea pigs. One is a American guinea pig. His name is Willie Earl, and he has been in the family almost 2 years. And he's super sweet. He's kind of laid back, and he loves to eat. So like that's if you feed him, he'll love you. That's all he wants to do. He doesn't really care about doing anything else. He's getting older, and he's talking a little bit more, but he's just a sweetheart. He just likes to eat and just chill out. He's nothing, he's not gonna go crazy or anything like that. He's not too wild. As he's getting older, he's just like, I'm an eater. Just leave me alone. Let me eat. But he's still sweet. He loves to be cuddled. He loves that love. He loves to have those Eskimo kisses. He's a really sweetheart. So we also have a silky obsidian guinea pig as well. His name is JJ. Well, Willie Earl is actually my son's guinea pig, and JJ, the silky obsidian, is my daughter's guinea pig. So he has been in the family since about March of last year, March or April, probably about April of last year. So he's really sweet, but he's very, very active. Okay, he's very active. I don't know how young he is, but the young man, okay, he's active, he's jumpy. All right, he loves it. Okay, Willie Earl was kind of like that when he was younger, but JJ, oh, he does not play. So yes, those are the animal family that we have, guys. Next, what show or movie do you rewatch? Okay, I have a few. One is going to be The Color Purple. I watched that, love that. ATL, I love that. There's just a lot. The Coal Miner's Daughter. Oh my goodness, Urban Cowboy. Guys, there's tons of movies that I rewatch and rewatch. It's a ton. Those are just a few of them, but yeah, there's a lot of movies that I rewatch. I can't even think, but I just want to throw those out, just on top of it, just on just the top of my head there. Let's see here. Next is going to be 9. How do you recharge? Wow, recharging is going to involve me sleeping, and it's going to involve me getting that rest, getting a good meal, also exercising, getting the exercise and getting a good sweat in, because it's like releasing like toxins and releasing like all kinds of, stressors, and just like letting, praying, definitely listening to some encouraging word, getting into the church house. That's definitely going to be that. And also having time with family, because sometimes when you're working super hard, you're going full throttle, you don't always get that time with the family. So being able to connect with the family, whether it be a meal, whether it be a bowling trip, whether it be just a car ride or a trip to the store or the mall, laughing and joking, because my children are super hilarious, but my husband is even more hilarious. So just having that time with them and just laughing. We even do like movie nights and things of that sort. Sometimes we fall asleep during the movie, but that time is very, very important, and it's a really great way for me to recharge. Let's see here. What is your favorite way to travel? The only way I've ever traveled, guys, is by car. So I don't vehicle. I've never traveled. Well, I've traveled a little bit by train, but not very far. Maybe about 20 minutes away, if that. So I don't know much about any other type of travel. I've traveled by like bus with, like maybe about a couple hours away. But that's about it. So I guess my favorite way to travel is car, I guess. I can, I'm used to the car trips. I wouldn't mind trying a different way, but so far I'm going to say traveling by a car. Let's see here. Next is going to be 11. Did you or do you have a nickname? Oh my goodness. Racine. I do have a nickname. Let me see. Do I have a nickname? Let me see. I have a couple different nicknames. One nickname, my mom named me when I was young. She named me Rat. So I was like, okay, Rat it is. And so, it was because of the fact that I was always nibbling, as a youth, as a baby, I guess. I love to nibble. I still like to nibble, but she'd always catch me eating. She always caught me eating. She always would know there's a little plastic rattling. She would know it was me eating. So also, my husband has tons of nicknames for me, tons of sweet, loving nicknames for me, and the list goes on. Babe, baby, honey, like he has tons of them. And Triple C is one of my nicknames. Many of you guys know that. It stands for my business, Creatively Creative Crochet. Also, my dad nicknamed me BB for Big Baby, because I guess I'm a big baby at times. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I do. I guess I can be spoiled. I have been spoiled over the years, and I don't like hearing no. So maybe that is a true good nickname. But that's about it for my nicknames I know of or that can think of. Next is going to be, are you an introvert or extrovert? I'm going to say extrovert, guys. And that stems back from as a youth, because I've always been very talkative. I've always welcomed, like when I was coming up, I went to multiple schools. I went to 3 actual elementary schools. So I was always a new kid. I was a new kid like 3 times in a one period of time. And so I know what it felt like to have that little anxiety of going somewhere new, being welcomed or not being welcomed. I knew all about it. So I, like, from that period, my mind told me to, like, now that I'm finally settled, I finally got settled into my final elementary school, and I was going to be the welcome committee. My mind told me this. Instead of, taking off the anxieties of others that came in, if they were new students, like when they didn't know where to sit, like I was like, here, come on, sit over here at lunchtime, come on over here. Or if they didn't know where class was at, or how to get to their locker, or how to open up a locker, like I was right there. Nobody gave me this job. I just took it upon myself to have this job. But it was great because a lot of people who were new definitely was, enjoyed having that, that pressure off of them and that feeling of, being a little bit nervous about things. I kind of helped them with that. But extrovert, definitely, everywhere I go, I'll have a conversation with different people, strangers, it doesn't matter, because this is who I am. So extrovert is going to be that for me. What was your first official job? My first official job was serving. That's right. Serving tables at Ponderosa Steakhouse. I did that for about 3 years. And it was a great job. I loved it. It was my first ever job. I was able to make lots of great tips, lots of great friends, and learn lots of great skills. It was a really good job for me, and I definitely enjoyed it. I mean, there were some ups and downs, but not many at all. I loved the job. I loved it. It was like a family. I remember when I got pregnant with my son, my oldest son, they drew me a baby shower, made like nice little blankets for my son. I mean, it was a nice time. We got to eat. And it was great. I met my husband there. I mean, guys, come on. Like, guys, what? That job was awesome, guys. It's now closed down. But, hey, that job was amazing. Well, I didn't meet my husband there, but that's another story. We'll talk about that another day. But me and my husband began dating while I was working there. So yes, guys, love it. Now, next is going to be, I think we got a couple more questions, guys. Let me see. Do we have some more? Okay, next question is going to be, if money was no object, how would you spend your day? Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, now this is a fun one. Okay, if money was no object, how would I spend my day? Guys, I'm going to throw it out there. I would do a little traveling. I never really have traveled yet, but I know it's coming, and we're waiting for the kids to kind of get older and, and everybody's settled, and that way we can kind of, and we get more established. But I would definitely get into some traveling, preferably, I would say other countries. I really don't want to stay in this country. Like, if I'm going to have that opportunity, get out of here. I want to see some other countries, guys. I'm talking about Paris. France. Not Paris. France. I'm talking about Italy. Come on, guys. I'm talking about going to a new continent like Africa. We got to go. I want to even go over to Israel. I'm trying to go everywhere. And I think that would be awesome. Traveling, I would spend the day just waking up, getting dressed. Okay, fine. Hey, first of all, just going to the mall, JCPenney, getting my favorite outfits, clearing every rack that I could find. And grabbing luggage to fill that for travels, checking the weather, making sure, the weather is going to be, however it's going to be. And then also, booking the plane trips. Hey, that's how it's going to be, and I would definitely enjoy that. That's what it would be, dining, eating the finer foods. I mean, that's what I would do if I could. Racine, these questions are amazing. Okay, next is going to be, if you became the ruler of your own country, what would be the first law you pass? Whoa, okay. Hey, the first rule, they'll be so mad at me. The first rule I would pass is that you had to smile at least 8 hours of the day. Like, at least 8 hours a day, I got to see a smile. Okay, I know, the other hours you might be tired. Okay, I understand. You might be in deep thought, okay? Whatever it may be. But 8 hours a day, I got to see some pearly whites, pearly yellows, wherever you got, I got to see them for at least 8 hours. That is a rule. So it would be like little bitty, little bull horns or something, like while they walk in and they see somebody not smiling, have different little cameras, little bull horns. Is that a frown? And then it would be like, you had to be either, first offense, you probably get some little warnings, maybe some fines. But then after that, guys, you're going to be locked up. I'm just throwing it out there. It's going to be some jail time. Either a day, 20 days, 30 days. I mean, it could be a year. it just depends on how many offenses you got, guys. Okay, so I want to see some smiles. I want to see some happiness because, again, if you woke up, you got a reason to smile. So yeah, that would be my first law. Last question, guys. Number 16. Name something you are proud of. Wow, I am proud of. I am proud of. Ooh, okay. So I got a lot of things to be proud of. I do. I'm not trying to be a prideful person. I just have a lot of things I'm proud of, and I am just proud of my ability to pick up on things, like learning things quickly, in my hunger. I'm proud of my hunger to continue doing things and to work hard and to, keep going, even though things can be, difficult or challenging. Like that hunger for me to, like, oh, I got this, it doesn't matter, I got to do this. I think I'm proud of my hunger, because my hunger and my dedication and my determination, I pass that on to my family as well, and I create, and they are the same way. They learn to become that same exact way in life as well. And so that's why I am proud of it, because when you are a hungry person, or you have this motivation and dedication, you can push others to be the same way, or you can push others to accomplish or achieve things, because you have this, this huge ambitious, drive. So I'm proud of my drive and my ambition and my, my, all of those things that I have to keep me going and to help others. My ability to inspire others and encourage others, because I know what it feels like to want it yourself. So I always want to do that for others. So yeah, that's what I'm proud of. Again, guys, if you're watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Racine. These questions are firecracker. Questions were amazing. You are amazing. Y'all check out Racine. Guys, I'm going to have her information down below, guys. She is a super sweet treat, y'all. This young lady makes up so many items. She's beautiful inside and out. And I'm telling you, she whips items up quickly, guys. I mean, quickly. And so go check out what she's been working on lately, and give her some motivation and some encouraging words as well, guys. She's dealt with a lot, but she is doing some great things over where she's at on her channel. Been a beautiful, sweet, amazing wife. And I'm just so grateful to have her as family. And I hope that you join her family as well. So until next time, guys, remember to live on purpose and to love on purpose. Love ya.